Hello, 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 everybody. How are we all tonight? Hopefully, everything is good here. We gotta, let's see, gotta make sure everything is good for the chat. It's intriguing, because I'm on Rumble and thing. Um, um, there. Okay, so we're live on Rumble. Yay! Let's get the chat for thing. Uh, YouTube. We're on Rumble and let's make sure. Okay. Okay, so that should be good there. Let's share this out for both streams. Oh, no, not yet. I almost hit end stream instead of share. Gotta love that. Okay, so let's go over to Rumble and share this also on Twitter. It's interesting being able to share it in both places at the almost the same time. Okay, and let's see. There we go, folks. There we go. There we go. Everything is set. I can see both chats. If anybody wants to be on Rumble or if anybody wants to be on YouTube. Yay, yay, yay. The character tonight is Ice Woman. We are going to use Batwoman. I mean, woman. Here as our whatchamacallit. I know the word. Hey, Lorenzo. How are you? Without using Restream or anything like that, I am now able to, just with OBS, multi-stream. Right now, I am on YouTube and Rumble. So, that is good. Transform. We'll scale this up. We're using Batwoman here as Batwoman as our model tonight for Ice Woman. So how are you tonight, Lorenzo? Hope you are doing good. Okay, so we're gonna lower this. And we're gonna What's new, Lorenzo? Are you even here, Lorenzo? You said hi and then talking to you directly? Nothing. You know what? We're going to put the this next one on a separate layer. Okay, so we're going to take that down for now. Come back down to 1. There we go. I'll bring that down to about... I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm watching 4 channels simultaneously. Yeah, I guess that could be a little overwhelming. Let's see. Mine and Mike's, I can guess. And then probably 2 others that... maybe Vic's. I think Vic started up. Or waiting for Vic. Maybe Chester's or Gary's. Or maybe Simple Jack's. Am I giving you too many extras? Okay, let's bring this layer down to 50 as well. Hey, Evan. I'm overwhelmed also. I'm making French toast. Ugh, French toast, mon ami. It sounds good, eh? No? How are you tonight, Evan? Well, Evan, you can now, not that you care, you can simulcast Simple Jack. Okay, I got that one right. GMC, I'm not sure what GMC is. Mike's, as well as Raina's. Okay, so you're watching 4 others other than me. I got 2 of them right. Oh, I know. Comics, games, something in comics. Games, movies. I am good. I think when I see GMC, I think of the Raven YouTube person. Cult of Raven YouTube person. Okay, so we're going to take Batwoman here. I mean woman. Well, we're going to bring her up in opacity. We're going to transform her scalar down. And move her scalar down slightly more. Yeah. GMT. Is it GMC or GMT? Maybe it's GMT. Makes YouTube videos now. You need to learn to respect women. But yeah, Evan. No, not. With GMC, I was thinking GMT. I don't know why. Well, both got GM. But like I was saying, there is a plugin now with, hey Rebellious, with OBS that you can multi-stream to multiple platforms without going through anything. So there is my... Okay, now I was thinking lightening this a little because I think it helps see some details a little bit better. Tell me about the plugin. I forget what it's called, but I was watching, I was looking for something else, and I found this guy, Michael something. Here, let me, history. Michael Fair Jr., and he's got stuff on a lot of stuff on OBS stuff. Let's see if I can get the one exactly for... Oh, did I not? How is it not in my history? Maybe it's from... How to control media sources. Yeah, I was looking for stuff for media sources. Here.
Our stream key.
Let me grab. Oh, he's a dog murderer. I wouldn't trust. There is the link to the one for the multiple sources for OBS. So my first time doing this was yesterday for What Was High Noon. Oh, and let me get in the on air on. There, I am now. So I've got Rumble. Right now, like I said, I'm doing YouTube and Rumble. I could add others if I wanted to. Let's see. Oh, I heard Streamlabs OBS was canceled for scamming their customers and ripping off OBS. Not being shitty software that destroys your computer thoughts. I didn't hear anything about that. I like some of their plugin stuff. I should actually see whether there's more of these plug-in type things over on OBS stuff, forums. Like, right now, as you can see on my screen in OBS, I have the counter up for YouTube, people watching, and the end of year subscriber goal. That's on because of OBS or Streamlabs. I believe Dev Discord for plugins. I believe there's a Dev Discord for plugins. What's a dev? Well, I think you're talking about Discord thing, but I don't get the dev part. There's a developers Discord for plugins. Oh, okay. So on Discord, there's a developers thing for plugins. Rumble still skin. Cool, Lorenzo. So yeah, I'm also for everybody here that's listening. I might have asked Evan what he thinks about this already, but maybe I'll get Lorenzo's response. I'm thinking of doing a sort of a live stream off-air live stream. Basically, what I mean by that is putting a bunch of my smaller videos together, like we'll say 25 minutes and under. Only there's 2 or 3 of those, but most are 15 minutes and under. And putting them together to go and put a live stream up for while I'm off air. So it'll just cycle through those if it happens to get done them. But there'll be a live chat for people to chat with each other. And I'll even pop into the chat periodically, depending on what I'm doing throughout the day. What do people think of that are listening? That's at least for YouTube. I don't know whether I'll do it for Rumble. I could do it for Rumble too. Could do live stream it to both. There's a way for this to pick up chat, right, Evan? Like if I here, I'm gonna play with something here. Like if I add browser, YouTube chat, and I grab the link, Control C, and I put it there. Okay, so no, I can't switch it to live chat, unfortunately. Or I don't think I can. You have options, two options, pop-out chat, off air, and copy the standard URL to browser. You can click the link to switch. What link? Well, when I copied the link from it, the pop-up chat, which I have up to read for you guys, it says live chat, but it changes to I have a lot of writing to do now. Why do you have a lot of writing to do now, Jeff? Now, can I get this to resize? Can you guys read that or not? You guys probably can't read that, can you? That's the only problem I don't like. Hey, Timothy. Well, you guys don't necessarily need to see that sort of stuff there, do you? Okay, so then let's grab another add browser, and we'll call this, what's the name of it? Chat. Not that anybody's over there chatting. Browser. Rumble. Chat. And then we'll grab the link for Rumble. Although we'll probably have to change this each and every time. Okay, why is this? This does not seem to be getting everything. Oh, maybe because it's too small. Here, let's see what you guys are actually saying. My universal comment, one way or another, from everyone who has read my book is I want more. I got a couple more today. A couple more what? People buying? Not link. Look for the button that says interact. Button. Local file, use custom frameworks, control audio, data shut down, source when not visible, refresh browser, read, access, page permissions, read, advance. Couple more remarks on my book. Oh, that's cool. Don't do that. Don't do what, Timothy? Okay, let's redo this. Let's put this up full. Copy. Okay, won't let me go over to the chat section of do I need to make this bigger? Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's make it make it 1200 by 1000. Three watching. Oh, cool. Got 3 watching. Is it because I'm not signed in? I'll have to figure out Rumble later. We will take that off. We'll even take off the chat for YouTube for now. Nah. Let's get the chat for YouTube and then bring up what we're actually doing. Okay. Say more code. Damn it, you ruined that joke. No problem. A couple more remarks on my book. Cool. Jeff. Having chat on screen will make it difficult for me to react to messages that I'm embarrassed of writing at a later date. DBS. Rick is not ready to rumble. Oh, I'm rumbling right now. Oh, hey, can you read this? Yes, I can. Herman P. Hunter. There are 4 watching right now, but no one is commenting. Yeah, So I saw. That is good though. It'd be better if people could comment, but there could be reasons why no one who would want to even hunt peas, says Evan, on YouTube. That is gross. But yeah, well, hopefully I can slowly build my audience over on Rumble for them to actually interact. Well, the great thing is, over on Rumble, people can actually do super chats to make sure they're. How does it work? People, maybe it works in the winter. You hunt down people, hunt down pea that you see in the snow. Evan? Maybe that's when pea hunters are out. Or are they hunting pea that humans do, or are they hunting the peas that we eat, the little green things? Anyways, I don't think I have to worry about either my writing skills or storytelling skills. No. From the little bit that I was able to retain from what I've listened to so far, I like what I've heard so far. I just gotta start paying more attention. What kind of person would do that? A urine poacher? I have no idea. Could be like that woman in the original Jurassic Park, where she's like, "Ooh, we need to take samples of the dino shit." You mean Herman P. Hunter? Why not? Well, what was it? Jurassic 3? Park 3? The boy did want to get T-Rex P to ward off other dinos, so he could have been classified as a P hunter. Straight turn ratio. That's right. Tune into ratio. All about pee. Oh, you just don't want to get me peed off. It's an intellectual show. There's gold in them dare peas. We need to work on that, of course. Work on this. Control Y. Okay, I don't understand how you can get more rumbles than get views. I have something like 30 views on my Rumble channel. And I have 86 freaking rumbles. Yeah, I don't get it either exactly. I think it has something to do with they have with their app. They have somewhere like there's a contest type thing, and you can get extra rumbles that way. Oh heck, on some of my bigger videos on Rumble, it's amazing what I have. Here, let me. My content. Let's see. Comics. Views. Well, maybe not. I have one that has 403 views and only 67 rumbles. But then again, I've got, let's see, I thought there was a way to most recent number of rumbles. Overall, I have like 14,547 rumbles on my channel. I can't find it at the moment. I just blame algorithm. Everybody else does. Okay. Okay, what layer? Ah! Crap. Crap, 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 crap. I have Rumble MV. Yeah, well, how many videos do you have up on Rumble, Jeff? I'm not sure how many videos. Well, I'm sure there's a way I can tell how many videos I have. All videos. Count options. Oh. I'll have to do that later. I can connect my Rumble to a locals community. I got 20 videos. Well, I've got a lot more than 20 videos. I forget where you find out a overview. Stats. All time. Video plays. I don't think that's chart. I'm not sure whether that's right. Rumble Daily. It says 1,443 video plays. $733 earnings, views, I'm getting too caught up. Anyways, I went and did something stupid here. I drew on the layer that Batwoman is on. So, I now have to erase Batwoman from this. I hate having done something so stupid like this. Okay, let's make my thing even smaller. It's really going to be a pain in the ass when I'm going through the other part of her. The top part. Set of just her foot. See whether I can do it with a lasso any better. Let's see, I haven't eaten since Thursday. We all make mistakes. I don't think that's a good thing, having not eaten since last Thursday. That is almost a week. 5 days? 4 days? Seeing as, well, it depends on whether you ate on Thursday or not. And what time on Thursday. Uh, maybe, nobody gave Moses any guff about not eating. When? I think you're thinking about Jesus. I only have 2 streams in private on the Slee Stacking channels. Unprivate it. You... Okay, so you privated it, all your streams, Lorenzo? Over on your channel? Oops. Did you just do that? And if you don't mind me asking, of course you don't have to answer. Why? Him too. Oh, Jesus would be a different story than Moses. Why did Jesus quit food? Jesus didn't quit food. He ate after approximately 42 days. He was fasting before, thinking, just before or near the start of his ministry. It was to get in better touch with himself, for lack of a better way of saying it. See, I'm just getting ready for my ministry. Okay, what's your ministry, Arvid? Can you save a copy so I don't permanently lose? What do you mean, Lorenzo? I'll let you know. I don't want to. Well, I guess that's a good reason to fast too, to find out what your ministry will be. Bye, Batgirl. I mean, Batwoman. Okay.
Bye-bye, Batwoman.
Oh, has anybody seen the previews to the new Star Trek series, Strange New Worlds? And who has seen the new Batman movie as well as Morbius? Anybody see Morbius yet? Okay, so we pretty much got Batwoman gone. But you know what we're going to do, folks? We may have got her gone, but we're bringing her back. I haven't been to the movie theater in over a month, and I don't do Disney. Well, technically, Morbius is Sony. Although I guess they are owned by Disney. I saw Will Smith slap a dude. That's pretty much all the pop culture I've consumed in the last year. Yeah, just over the guy saying his wife's name. It was no, because I saw that and I actually heard it and all that. To me, with what he was saying, it didn't have nothing to do about the G.I. Jane joke. Nothing. It's just because the guy said his wife's name. Maybe she likes Chris Rock more than she likes her husband. The YouTube algorithm seem to like one keeping a backlog of streams. Or that's what you've heard anyways. Yeah, I heard that myself too, Lorenzo, and I privatized a whole bunch of stuff and then people asked me about it. So then I I didn't want that Batwoman one. I wanted that Batwoman one. Had nothing to do with Apocalypse, whatever, or G.I. Jane. Though his wife cheated on him with her son's friends. So, he felt like pretending to be tough was going to make her love him, but he ended up looking like a bitch. Yep. I think that sort of describes it. Let's see. Let's merge with layer below. Finally, they have things back the way that we want them to be. Well, sort of. Because after he goes up and, slaps him, all he says is, "Don't say her name! Don't say my wife's name!" It's almost like he thought Chris Rock cheated on her. Cheated with her. Whatever. You know what I mean. You probably would feel sorry for the guy. I don't know whether I feel sorry for the guy or not. Well, if his wife's cheating on him, especially for no reason, I definitely, not that it's a good thing to cheat, but, if Will was being an a-hole to her, I could see it, but I can't see Will being an a-hole to her. Too dumb to leave. Yeah. Check out the Slee Stockings show Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We discuss gaming, comics, movies, music, and much, much more. More BS movie. More BS movie. I didn't say BS movie. I said much, much more. Rick, yes. Evan. Avon. Evan. Mr. Hotep. Would you ever slap a man half your size because your wife told you to? No. Not ever. Not ever, 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 ever. Well, I could be wrong. I don't even think she told him to slap him. I think Will just went up and did it on his own. Could be wrong, but I don't know. He was laughing at the G.I. Jane joke until she mean mugged him. Well, she was even laughing at the joke too. I've seen two different points of view, or like not mental point of views, but physical point of views. He mentions her name and gets shortly after the G.I. Jane joke out. And as far as I could tell, he just went up and slapped him. And then, after it's like, don't say my wife's name. So to me, that says it was all about him saying the wife's name, not about the G.I. Jane joke. Nothing. Fair enough. I've out of my bed. Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, the thing he says just before he says the G.I. Jane joke too is he says, "Hey Jaina," or whatever her name is, "love ya," and then he goes on to do with the G.I. Jane joke. Can't wait to see you in the next G.I. Jane movie or whatever. And then Will Smith comes up and slaps him. And then Will Smith goes back, sits down. He's stunned. He goes on to say something or whatever. Will Smith says, "Don't you say my wife's name! Don't you say my wife's name!" 2 or 3 times to him as he's trying to make sense of things. What do you say? Why did you fall out of bed? Did you fall out of bed because of the Will Smith thing or something else? Rebellious? Will Smith stopped. I wanted to grab the phone and I dropped and ended up knocking myself over. Oh. Ouch. Okay, Control A, Control C. So here we have Ice Woman. Now we're bringing her in here. I know we still have to work on the feet and the hands. But we're going to start to get her outfit in here. Hey, Eagle, how are you? But hey, it's 11 p.m. where I currently am due to a trip. Well, that's what time it is here too, Rebellious. Eagle, watch out. Will Smith is slapping regular people at their homes. Well, I hope you're enjoying whatever trip you are on. Rebellious. Well, I went to Gettysburg. I didn't see Will Smith there. I'm surprised Crosby didn't make a trip and fall out of my bed joke. Technically, is it your bed? Since it's not in your house? Rebellious appears to be sleeping in somebody else's bed. He was probably looking in your bedroom, apparently. I am staying with family. Yes, Evan? Like and share. Yes, yes, yes. Guess how many French toasts I made? Well, I would first like to know what makes a toast French. Just because you put eggs, battered them with eggs, just because you assaulted them with eggs, why does that make them French? Why does that make the toast suddenly French? Maple extract. Boom, mic drop. Maple extract makes them French. Okay, that still doesn't make sense. No boom, mic drop for you. We're taking the mic drop back. It's a French Canadian, right? Yeah, but then it would be French Canadian toast. French pizza, France. So again, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Okay, don't fall out of bed. Pastry. You're right. I didn't use the maple extract. Rick, you get your buckler yet? No. He only got 50 of them at first, and I think he was saying either last Friday or this Friday he's supposed to be getting more. Keep my imaginary worst name out of here. It's not like your fancy Canadian bacon isn't just ham. Well, I don't get it. I don't know why your people down south call ham, some sort of ham, Canadian bacon. Because up here, ham is ham and bacon is bacon. That's something duh. I can't wait to read it, yeah. I could read it right now if I wanted to. I think. So our government is lying to us about Canadian bacon? It would seem so, or maybe not your government, just, food manufacturers. What number did you pick, Rick? I didn't pick a number yet. Ego overestimated on his guess. I'll go 5 then. Zero, I washed the dishes instead. You watch the dishes? Did they do anything for you? Did they do any tricks? you can make more of it. Yeah, one of the jars broke on its own. Evan, was that a jarring experience for you? It was. It was my favorite smoothie jar. Now I'm devastated. Oops. Control Z. I'm pretty sure Will Smith did it. He's upgraded from bedrooms to kitchen. Well, you know how to tell. See if there's any salt around the jar. That way you can tell whether the jar was assaulted. We're going to get Will Smith musical like Shiva Labi. The jar is in the garage, and there's no forensic evidence at the crime scene to investigate. Time to frame Will Smith. But it was definitely assaulted. Well, you know how you frame Will Smith, Eagle? Get a picture of Will Smith and get a frame and put him in it, and you framed Will Smith. The jar may have been a promotional gift from. I don't think we need to frame him. Understandably, claims unsubstantiated claims does the trick pretty well by today's standards. Well, yeah, it could have been, it must have been from somebody from the movie, the G.I. Jane movie, because it was a jar head. Detective Eagle's on the case. A tale of framing. Okay, so we're getting somewhere with the costume. Should I use pumpkin spice, manila, or vanilla extract? For what? Non-American toast. I say pumpkin spice. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Smoky noki. There we go. We're slowly getting things here. Question is, what will we have done by 12 o'clock my time? I made the mix and lost my appetite. Well, I guess that wasn't very appetizing. Okay, let's see what happens when we take out the mouth. Or do you know where you lost your appetite? Maybe if you go back, you'll be able to find it. I'm just too tired to cook. I'm sure it would have tasted great. I'm sure it would have too. I'll try again tomorrow. Yeah, just put the batter in the fridge. And you can come up to bat tomorrow for it. Hey, maybe you'll have breakfast ready for you in the morning. Okay, so we still need to do... Her legs look big for her. I might have to do something with the legs. I think I'm going to have to shrink the legs down a little. What do you people think? Should I shrink the legs? Okay, let's see what happens. I started doing it before anybody could respond. Yeah, that looks a little better. Let's see. Is that costume layer? Yes, it is. So we'll take out them. You know what? Let's find something here on Yahoo. Ladies boots. Let's go, ladies. Ladies, classy boots. Okay, so I think I found what I'm going to use. Copy image. Recruit is Ice Woman. Ice Woman. She is a lady that got frozen. No. That skirt is so 1970s. Anyway, I can read you. Let's see. Let me. What do you think the boots? Anyways, here, let me read you a little something on Ice Woman. Sherry Summer is 5'5", approximately 120 pounds. I say criminal for occupation. I'm not sure whether that's right. She first appears in Electine number 8. She was married to a guy named David Summer. She's married, red hair, blue eyes. Not a lot is known of Sherry's childhood. Sherry got married to a man, David Summer, in her early 20s. Now, David was a doctor / scientist that is helping to develop a working cryogenics research. When his wife died suddenly, he couldn't cope with it. He used his influence to have her immediately put in one of the test chambers, hoping one day there would be a cure for her. 5 years later, still no cure has been found. One day, a malfunction occurs in her chamber and is not discovered till she is unthawed, and she starts pounding on the door of her chamber to get out. The doctors let her out right away, and due to a bombardment of tests on her, finding out she has a clean bill of health. After being told all that transpired and that her husband has since remarried, so I guess she's not really married, Sherry freaks out. At that moment, powers that had developed in her over the last 5 years manifest themselves in a destructive rage. With this, she begins her campaign, cutting vengefully through anyone and everyone between her and her husband to enact her revenge on him, doing all that he did to her. On her destructive rampage, she is dubbed Ice Woman by the media. Powers and skills: she can freeze people and things instantly. With a beam of ice, she can shoot from her hands and eyes at will. Using her power right, she can make any shape she can think of ice, and can create ice blades that can cut through almost anything. She has no fighting ability whatsoever. And nobody's commented on the boots. Okay, so let's see if we can duplicate these boots. So this is basically what she's put in the tube. Okay, so this looks like it would be like that. Looks like we're gonna get the one boot done anyways. Okay, I'm going to take out this line here because it doesn't really go properly. I gotta do something about that knee too. And of course, Tim puts up his Indiegogo project right near the end here. Good going, Tim. Good going. Tim's just going to be happy that in the next couple days, the cover for, what's the name of it? Melvin 3 will be done. Or pretty much done. It'll be fully inked. How about that? But although that is awesome and great, Tim's got to, of course, be focusing all his efforts right now on Melvin 2. Because how long have you been saying that this is coming out? So you can sign up for? Well, there was a fourth month delay. 4-month delay. Long story. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm teasing you, Timothy. Do better, Rick, at teasing you? Okay. At this point, the Canadian Shields campaign will be launched before Melvin. 2. You call those jokes? Well, I know I'm launching on the 24th of June. Evan says, just to be clear, oh, and of course, my campaign has 2 books. Mine will have 2 books. And boom. What 2 books? And Ashcan. When I left, there was no Melvin. 1, there was a Canadian Shield, and now there's been a Melvin 2 and 3, Canadian Shield 2, Snowdrift 1, and I still don't have my buckler. Well, technically, Melvin 2 and 3 are not quite out yet. They're just in... Well, Melvin 3 is in way hiatus. It's... Okay, Timothy, Melvin 1 doesn't count because you already did a campaign for that. You're just offering it for people that didn't get number 1, because then you could say the Canadian Shield number 1's going to be... Well, then mine has 3 books because Canadian Shield number 1's going to be offered for those that didn't get it. Melvin 2, there's only been a Melvin 1 come out. Melvin 2's not actually out yet. The campaign hasn't started, Evan. Same with Canadian Shield 2 and Snowdrift 1. But somehow I think you're going to have your buckler before the Melvin 2 campaign starts or the Canadian Shield 2 campaign starts. Yeah, well, Timothy, the way I plan to do things, each round will get bigger for me for books. Because my round after this is going to be Shield 3, Snowdrift 2, and Flame 1. But of course, Canadian Shield 1 and 2 will be offered, and Snowdrift 1 will be offered. So that'll be 6 books. What do you have for Canadian Shield 3? Let's see the pages. Well, I haven't done much since the other day. I got busy yesterday and today. But I guess I can show them off before we are done. Let's see what let's just go John. It's easier to do that one. Just storyboards. Well, I've got the whole story written. I know there's 23 pages, and I know what's on every page. I know what's in every... Well, I know the dialogue for every panel. And basic scene. I just want to get all the storyboards, as you call them, in for each panel. And then I gotta start working on it. And that's why, well, it's not, it's priority, but it's not super priority. Obviously, getting Melvin caught up to what I have to do is a priority since you're paying me at one point. I want to make sure that that's all done. My Trolls Exposed story is top priority right now. Since it's up on Indiegogo, I got to get that done. Then, of course, up next priority is Canadian Shield 2 and Snowdrift coloring. So this is 4th or 5th on the list. I was wanting to get a page every day of the storyboards in. Then I could start working. But hopefully the next 3 days in a row I'll be able to do the storyboards. I'm going to sketch out that church there. Tomorrow I'll be on Rumble at 5, hopefully doing that, and then getting some people in here, the bottom panel, which will allow me to go on to page 8 and sketch some stuff in here to what it's supposed to be. But also, Tim, let's see. Give it a sec here. Some stuff should be coming up in a second here. It's just going to take a second or two. Come on. Okay. Also, page 8, I have the panel layouts. For every page, up to page, the last page. That's 16. And let's see, we're going to hop up to 23 and then hop back to 17. So I got a little bit of it accomplished on it. I must admit, the problem is getting a little bit off my ass. And drawing stuff in. That's why I'm hoping to be more and more do Rumble at 5. Just Rumble at 5 and do this sort of stuff. Gives me an hour. Basically gives me an hour a day to do this. Maybe when I'm caught up with Melvin, and I gotta wait a while for Melvin to be done, I'll maybe take that hour a day that I was doing Melvin and do this. To get all the panels in, all the roughs. Well, Melvin 2 will be done shortly. Well, that's good. Well, yeah, you're saying... Well, I think it all depends on money for you, so it's like... Within the next 2 months, you were saying, it should be done? And then once the roughs are done on each page, then I can go back. Most likely I'll know what's supposed to be happening, especially if I, look at my script, and then I can start getting things in real good. Yes, that's what I meant by shortly. Well, you know what? Let's... Okay, now that leg looks way too small. I hate that. Anyways, let's save this file. Save as... definitely in the wrong spot. And then I got some other projects on the go too that at least one other project. Well, I've got, oh, has everybody voted on the latest poll on my channel, on my thing? Let me... on the community tab. There is the link. Right now, Gargoyles are winning. I do have a version made up of the Canadian Shield for that already. There's that project that I'm going to have to do. Then... I'm working on at least one other project that I can think of off air too that I'm not telling you. Well, I've told a few people about. Evan's one of the people I've told. But anyways, it's almost Mario Brothers just tying gargoyles. Oh, thanks to Tim, I guess. I'm going to try and give that another week. The end of Yeah, I'm going to give that poll to the 15th. To see who wins. And then hopefully I can start making stuff for that. So, yeah, hopefully we'll catch everybody tomorrow, noon Eastern Standard Time, or today, depending where you are, noon Eastern Standard Time here on both channels of YouTube and Rumble, where we will be drawing up our troll story, Battle of the Bridge. Ogre versus trolls. So we'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful